I have a friend with me here. She has teenagers, some grown, some still with her. I'm inviting her to tell me her own experience with her own kids. So here, welcome, Katia Valina.
I will tell you that having teenage kids are not easy. I remember my first one is grown now. He's 25. Actually, today is his 25th birthday.
Happy birthday, son.
The first time I experienced a lot. Like in the beginning, I was thinking, is there still the bonding with these kids? They don't tell me anything, and I only have boys. I don't have girls. So I remember vividly. I think my son was 17 then. One morning, I cried so much. I went to his bed, I lay down with him, I covered myself with his duvet, I hugged him from the back, I was crying. I said, please share your life with me. He goes, Mom, share what? Mom, can you please leave my bed? I say, no, I need you to start sharing with me what is going on in your life, because he doesn't talk to me. Being the typical teenager, he come home, he will drop his bag, he will eat and go upstairs. No communication. So I wanted to open up that communication channel. So I cried that day, and then he looked at me. He saw tears dropping down my eyes, and then he goes, Mom, what would you like to know? I say, I want to know everything. Are you seeing a girl? Are you dating a girl? How is life? How is school? Like, come on, bring it to me. I'm here. I am your mother. I want to share part of your life, because being a Nigerian, being raised in Nigeria, I'll speak for myself. I don't have that connection with my parents. You know, growing up, you see guests come to the house, the kids go to the other living room. The only communication you have with your parents is school fees, and when they're ready to whoop you because you did not do what you're allowed to do. So I wanted that closeness, that bonding. I want to know what's going on, even to the extent of asking them, when are they going to cut their hair? Who is your barber? What style is in now? Mommy is old school. You have to make them welcome. Talk more about the words that they want to hear, about the new hairstyle, the basketball players, they cut hair and they leave it out here. I even told my last child, he's 17 now, I encourage him. I say, oh, I see all these basketball players cutting their hair and leaving some hair. Maybe that will look nice on you, because you want to be in their shoes. You don't want to be that parents who will come home and say, oh, that hairstyle, I don't like it. They will not open up anything with you, but try to accommodate them. If you see that they wear some trending shoes, bring them close and say, oh my God, that Nike is top notch. I see a whole lot of people wearing that. Is that the new thing? So we need to know how to carry along conversation. Everything is not how we were raised back home. Force. If we use force, we're gonna lose them. That's very obvious. If we use force, we're gonna lose them. My first one now, going back to my first one, when he was 19, he was in university. So I called him. To be very real, at least 80% of kids that are 19 are already dating girls. I called him, I said, are you seeing anyone? He goes, Mom, no. I said, how about the girl that you guys went for prom? Because the last year of secondary school is when they choose girls just to go out and dance. He goes, Mom, we're just friends. I said, but I know you guys are in the same school. He goes, yes. Are you seeing her? He says, no, Mom, when the time is right, I will tell you. So one day, I opened his DP. I saw him and this girl. They were holding hands, and then I called him. I said, Nna, you're dating her. Can you bring her to the house? He finally brought the girl to the house, introduced the girl to me. So the conversation is rolling. I got him there. So after a while, he didn't tell me that they broke up. I stopped hearing about this girl. I called him back again. I said, you're not dating her anymore. What happened? He goes, Mom, we break up. But I keep pushing. At the time, I think I was so pushful. And then he told me, Mom, I'm not seeing anybody. When I start dating someone, I will let you know. And then when he started dating this current girlfriend, he finally brought the girl to the house. He was 22 then. He said, Mom, okay, I found another person. This is... So he shares things with me. Going forward now, my second son is 19. Last week I went to see him in school. And then he goes, Mom, I broke up with my girlfriend. I said, because I went to tell him I was going to Vegas. Then he told me that this girl that he's dating went to Vegas with her mom, and they just got back and stuff like that. And then I said to him, what's going on? Why did you guys break up? He goes, Mom, things are not falling in place. You know what I told him? I said, you're only 19. You have lots of time to date all kinds of women. I said to him, date them black, white, yellow, green, orange. But remember to put your study first. And then when the time is right, you're gonna go. So at least I have developed that bonding that they share everything with me. My last one is also in university. I called him, I said, who are you dating? Mom, I don't want to talk about that. I said, okay, when the time is right, come on. So they share things with me. I even talk to them about condoms and stuff like that. I say, even though you guys are guys, don't go and get a girl pregnant. Your dream, your life will be shattered because you start at this early age and start taking care of babies and this. So it's very important. The communication needs to be there. A whole lot of African people don't have that communication.
I agree.
They don't have it.
I agree with you.
Because we are bringing back the way that we were raised.
So guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're just joining us for the first time, I'm Fabulous Chi. Please subscribe to my channel. Today I'll be talking about living with teenagers. I hope most moms can identify with me. Moms with teenager kids. I have two teenagers at home. One is 16 and one will be 18 very soon. So living with them, it's not easy at all. I'm going to start by saying that the first thing we mothers should do is for them to gain our trust so that they will be able to talk to us about everything. I have my son is more difficult for me to talk to and for him to tell me things, because I believe at that age they're trying to be like they're big guys, they're strong. With my daughter, it's much easier because we drive around, we go for breakfast, we keep talking, and before she knows it, she's telling me everything. But with my son, it's kind of harder. You know how guys are. They appear to be the tough ones. So what I actually do, when I take him to school, I watch him. When he comes back, when I'm picking him, I'm watching the kind of friends that he keeps. So when I pick him up from school, I make sure that he's okay. I'm talking to him in the car to see if there's any changes from when I dropped him in the morning. And when he comes back home, he drops his bag. I snoop. I go to his bag to check, is there anything that is strange in the bag, and so many more, you know. But they don't like it. They keep saying, Mom, you do too much. What's wrong with you? But I'm doing it because at the age my son is, being 16, is a time when his friends can easily influence him. So I'm talking to him about his friends. Don't do exactly what your friends are doing. Be able to know the wrong from right and so on. So with my own daughter, the major problem is phone. I don't know if you have teenage daughters. She is on her phone 24/7. So anytime she does something strange, the first thing I do is to take the phone from her. Then I'm checking. Where is she going? What is she doing? Because this is a time for us to mold them into the adults they will become tomorrow. So I am very, very careful with that. My son, when he comes back from school, I know exactly how he acts. There was this incident when he came back from school. He just said, "Hello, Mom," and he went far. I said, this is strange. I called him back. I said, Ike, are you fine? He said, I'm fine. Then he was also hiding his face from me. I said, come back. What's wrong with you? And when I looked at him, I saw that he fought at school. And I said, what happened? No, Mom, I'm okay. There's nothing. I said, no, there's something. If you don't tell me, I'll get information myself. I'll be calling your school. I'll be calling your friends. So when I said that, he said, oh, I fought with my friend. I said, who? I'm asking him because I don't want him to be jumped So if he fights with a friend one-on-one, that's okay for me. But I really want to know he's not being bullied, he wasn't jumped. So I said, tell me exactly what happened. And then he said, oh, he fought with his friend and that. So why I'm saying that is, if I didn't know how he'll normally greet me, when he comes after school, he comes to my bed, he tells me about school. But this day, there was something strange about his behavior. He comes and he's very, very fast to do everything. So guys, I hope you guys will, parents with teenage kids, will learn how to monitor their kids. So guys, my advice to moms with teenage kids, do not stay away from home for so long. I'm a registered nurse. I take night shift, I take day, but I make sure that I take more of night shift. So I spend the weekend with them daytime, and then at night when I go to bed, I have another senior son who is going to be with them, because those are the time when parents are not home, where they try to experiment on things. I don't know. Moms with teenage can testify to that. So moms, make sure there's always an adult at home, and make sure you're always going to your kids' phone. Phone is the big thing here. That's where they do all their transaction, on the phone. So be aware of that. Keep an eye on their phone. My daughter knows this very well. The first thing I do when I'm angry, I take her phone, and then she goes crazy, and then she begins to do everything that I say. But then I've already watched to see what's going on with her phone. So parents, please be careful. And if you like this video, leave a comment. And for moms, please tell me your experiences so we can all rub minds together and see how we can raise up our teenage kids to be those with parents. Please get close to your kids.
Yes.
I thank Katia Valino for stopping over. Thank you so much.
Thank
and
you.
Guys, leave your comments and let's know what you feel about this video. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys next time.
Don't forget to also subscribe to my channel at Katia Valino and follow me. All the good things are happening down there. And also subscribe to our reality show, TV Toronto Niger White. Bye guys.